Now, you remember we were talking about that Bitcoin situation? The guy couldn't unlock it, didn't have the password?
Yeah.
Well, here's another one to add to that list. James Howells, 35-year-old, he just chucked a hard drive with 7,500 Bitcoins in the trash.
Why did he just chuck it out?
No, that was in 2013.
Oh, okay.
I meant just like, oh, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
He just casually chucked 7,500 Bitcoins in the trash, which is currently worth more than $280 million.
2013 was like the beginning of the rise, right?
I mean, you could bring up a chart if you want. You could bring up a chart if you want. You want to know the craziest part of this story?
What's that?
He thinks he can still find it. He thinks that he can search the local garbage dump and is in there still. And he thinks that the platter isn't damaged and he'll be able to retrieve
Oh, no, it started way later.
his 280 million
no.
in Bitcoin. You got to go. That's all right there?
Yeah. It's very flat, but it's hard to see the growth.
Because of how big it is lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was still worth a lot, man. 7,500 Bitcoin at $700 a piece back then.
Yeah.
It was still not a thing you would want to throw in the garbage. Now, he says he had 2 identical hard drives, and one of them had nothing on it, and the other one had 7,500.
Oh.
He threw out the wrong one.
Poor guy.
That's rough. 2 identical laptop hard drives. He's confident he'll be able to recover the Bitcoin. He thinks the external part of the hard drive will be damaged or rusted, but that the glass platter may still be intact.
Oh.
Now he needs the approval of his local council to search the garbage dump because they're like, that's dangerous, man. We can't let you in the town city dump. It's not open to the public. There's all kinds of contaminated things in there. We can't let you in there.
But my Bitcoins.
He says that if he gets it, he'll donate 25% of the haul to help out with COVID relief in the home city there. Well, that's about $70 million. So he's trying to make his case here. He's like, look, put something on it for you. Yeah. But they haven't let him in yet. And I still think it's a tough one as to whether or not he's going to be able to track it down, even if he gets in there. But I suppose anybody might do the same thing for $280 million. I don't think there's anything wrong with a person scavenging through a dump if they truly believe there's a shot at 280 million. I think a lot of people would take up that challenge.
Yeah, just buy yourself one of those suits, hazmat suits.
You know what's curious though? You read this story. What if you work at that dump right now? You're like, oh, I'm gonna start looking for that.
Yeah.
That's a treasure hunt right now.
Right.
Granted, they wouldn't be able to get into it, but they could cut a deal with the man if they got it. Would that be illegal? Yes, likely. I'm not attempting to give anyone any ideas. Just call up your man Howells and do it the right way.
I'm sure the guy has a crew to help him search.
All right. Well, good luck to everyone involved.